Simon & Schuster Audio presents Then Came You by Jennifer Weiner. Read by Jenni Barber, Aya Cash, Annalynne Mccord, and Karen Ziemba.
Part 1. Sweet and Sour. Jules. The man in the suit was watching me again. It was March of my senior year in college, a clear, chilly afternoon when I felt what was, by then, the familiar weight of a man's gaze while I was by myself in the food court. I looked up from my dinner, and he was at the end of the line for the salad place, looking at me the way he had for the past 3 weeks. I sighed. The mall was one of my favorite places, and I didn't want to give it up because of some creep. I'd found the mall my freshman year. If you walked off campus across Nassau Street and into a kiosk in the center of town, you could buy a discounted ticket with your student ID, and the bus would take you to a fancy shopping center with a fancy name, the Princeton Market Fair. There were all of the chains, a Pottery Barn and a Restoration Hardware, and Gaps, both baby and full-grown, a Victoria's Secret where you could buy your panties, and a Lens Crafters where you could pick up a pair of sunglasses. All of them in a sprawling, sterile building with marble floors and flattering pink tinted lights. At one end of the mall was a big, airy bookstore with leather armchairs where you could curl up and read. At the other end was a movie theater that showed $4 matinees on Mondays. Between them was the food court. Shortly after my discovery, I learned that only losers use public transportation. I'd found this out when I heard 2 of my classmates scornfully discussing a date that a girl we all knew had been on. He took her to the movies on the bus. Giggle, giggle. And then a quick look sideways to me for my approval because, tall and blonde with 2 juniors on the varsity crew team vying for my affection, I couldn't possibly fall into the bus girls category. The truth was, I liked the bus, and I liked the mall. It felt real, and Princeton's campus with its perfect green lawns and its ivy-clad, gargoyle-ornamented, stained-glass windowed buildings, and its students, none of whom seemed to suffer from acne or obesity or even bad hair days, felt like a film set, too wonderful to exist. On campus, everyone walked around as if they...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?